everything that was asked of me was valid. Except for, I felt a little way about you got a pillow next to you, because I am a friend of the show. And it wasn't, in my mind, necessary for me to have my relationship and the state, because my current situation is not a part of the show. Or was not a part of the show at the time. So, I get it.
Destiny Payton has finally said what a lot of people were too scared to even whisper. And this time, it's not just rumors, it's not just side-eye moments or vague hints. This time, she's claiming she has evidence, real evidence. And if what she's saying is true, it could completely change the way fans look at Marsau Scott, his marriage, and everything we thought we knew about what really goes on behind the scenes of Love and Marriage Huntsville. For years, Marsau has managed to walk a very fine line. Calm, collected, always ready with a smart answer whenever questions about his loyalty came up. But now, that calm image is starting to crack, because Destiny isn't just talking anymore, she's exposing. And what nobody expected was just how deep this situation might go. Late nights, secret connections, whispers that never made it to camera. It's all coming to the surface now. And the biggest question on everyone's mind is simple. If Destiny really has proof, why did she wait until now to reveal it?
I'm not going to sit on the phone with a woman that I know is cheating with my man. I'm just not going to do that. Watching them interact and watching them have conversations is like watching her teach this woman how she wants them to operate. And I said that to her. I just really can't sit in a room with someone that will lie to my face.
For a long time, Destiny Payton wasn't seen as the kind of person who would stir up drama. She stayed in her lane, handled her business, and kept her personal life guarded. Fans respected that about her. She wasn't loud, she wasn't messy, and she didn't jump into every argument just for screen time. In a cast full of strong personalities and constant tension, Destiny often felt like the steady presence, someone who observed more than she spoke. But sometimes it's the quiet ones who notice the most. Her journey hasn't been easy either, between navigating her divorce, dealing with friendship fallouts, and trying to maintain her business. Destiny has had her fair share of emotional moments. She's experienced betrayal before, and maybe that's why she's so sensitive to it when she sees it happening to others. Because when you've been hurt like that, you start to recognize the signs, even when nobody else wants to admit they're there.
I was like, this is crazy. Like, people are really offering you money to come on this show and lie. So at that point, I was like, forget it. It's a lie. Like, now I don't believe anything.
Marsau Scott, on the other hand, has always been a complicated figure. On the surface, he presents himself as a family man, a husband, a father, a businessman. He's articulate, confident, and often comes across as someone who knows exactly how to control a conversation. Whenever accusations about cheating or inappropriate behavior came up in the past, he didn't panic, he didn't crumble. He leaned into logic, into explanations, into making people feel like they were overthinking things. And his wife, LaTisha, has stood by him through it all. No matter what rumors surfaced, no matter how loud the speculation got, she remained loyal, at least publicly. She defended her marriage, dismissed the noise, and made it clear that she wasn't going to let outsiders dictate her reality. But here's the thing, loyalty can sometimes look like strength on the outside, while hiding doubt on the inside.
How you doing this morning?
Better than you.
I am here at...
What's that? What is that?
The Madison County Courthouse. About to turn myself in. And look who's always with me. My dad.
Okay.
My rider. Always. I hate this for him more than anything.
Me too.
Thing through it all is I've learned that I'm one of God's strongest soldiers.
Over the seasons, fans have picked up on subtle moments, conversations that felt a little too rehearsed, reactions that didn't quite match the situation. There were always whispers about Marsau, late nights, business trips that raised eyebrows, interactions with women that felt a little too comfortable, but nothing was ever confirmed, nothing that couldn't be brushed off or explained away. Until now.
Because Destiny is no longer speaking in general terms. She's not hinting, she's not dancing around the subject. She's saying she saw things. She's saying she knows things. And more importantly, she's saying she has evidence to back it up. And that's where everything changes. It all started during what seemed like a normal conversation. Destiny was online, talking casually, interacting with fans, nothing unusual. But then a question came in. One of those questions that people have been asking quietly for years, but never really getting a straight answer to. Do you think Marsau has been unfaithful?
For people in the fold, it can be a balance. And for me, I felt like I was that person that could balance it, but I didn't even really realize or know that that there was an issue with me being friends with Martell until sitting in that scene with her and her saying what she said to me about him calling and all that. But to me, I hate to say this, but girl code is I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. It was okay when you felt like you were getting information.
For a moment, Destiny paused, and it wasn't just a casual pause. It was the kind of silence that makes you lean in closer, the kind where you can tell something real is about to be said. She looked straight into the camera, and instead of giving a safe, polite answer, she said something that immediately shifted the entire tone. I'm not guessing. I've seen things. Just like that, everything changed. At first, people thought maybe she was speaking emotionally, maybe she was referencing old rumors or repeating things she had heard, but then she went further. She started describing specific moments, specific situations that she claims weren't captured on camera, private events, off-screen interactions, times when the cast wasn't filming, but the dynamics were still very much alive. According to Destiny, one particular night stood out more than anything else. A private gathering, not a big public event, just a smaller circle, the kind of environment where people feel comfortable letting their guard down. She said when she walked into the room, something immediately felt off. Not obvious at first, but enough to catch her attention. She noticed Marsau standing with a woman she didn't recognize. That alone wasn't shocking. He's a businessman. He networks. He meets people. But it wasn't just the presence of the woman. It was the way they were interacting, the body language, the closeness, the kind of energy that doesn't look professional.
Destiny didn't jump to conclusions right away. She observed, she watched, and what she describes is something that stuck with her long after that night ended. The way they leaned into each other, the way they spoke quietly, like they didn't want to be overheard, the kind of familiarity that doesn't usually exist between strangers. But here's the twist. She says that wasn't the only time. Over time, she started noticing patterns. The same woman appearing in different settings, always in the background, never officially introduced, always just close enough to raise questions, but never close enough to be openly acknowledged. And once you start noticing a pattern, it becomes harder to ignore. Destiny claims she even received messages from others, photos, blurry, unclear at first, but consistent enough to suggest something more was going on. In one of those images, she says Marsau was standing beside that same woman again, not in a group setting, not casually, but in a way that felt intentional. For a long time, Destiny kept all of this to herself. She didn't want to be the one to break something apart. She didn't want to be blamed for causing drama. And maybe, deep down, she hoped she was wrong, that there was some explanation she just wasn't seeing. But the more she thought about it, the more it bothered her. Because it wasn't just about Marsau anymore. It was about LaTisha.
Destiny says she reached out, carefully, not aggressively, not accusing, just trying to open the door for a conversation. But according to her, every time she tried to bring it up, it was shut down, dismissed, brushed off like it was nothing more than gossip. And that response, it didn't sit right with her. Because if someone came to you with something serious, wouldn't you at least want to hear them out? But what nobody expected was what Destiny revealed next. She claims that at one point she confronted Marsau directly, not in front of cameras, not for attention, just a private conversation. She asked him about what she had seen, gave him the chance to explain, and instead of clearing things up, she says he flipped it on her. According to Destiny, he became defensive, not in a loud, explosive way, but in a calm, dismissive tone that made it seem like she was the one out of line. He allegedly told her she was overthinking, that she was reaching, that she was trying to create something out of nothing, and for a moment, she doubted herself.
That's the part people don't talk about enough. How easy it is to question your own instincts when someone confidently denies what you saw with your own eyes. But eventually, that doubt turned into clarity because the stories didn't line up, the behavior didn't change, and the pattern kept repeating. Now, here we are. Destiny isn't staying quiet anymore. She's speaking openly. She's standing on what she says she knows. And she's hinting that there's more, possibly even proof that hasn't been fully revealed yet. And if that proof comes out, everything could change. Because this isn't just about rumors anymore. This is about credibility, about trust, about a marriage that has been defended time and again, possibly being built on something fragile. And fans are starting to look back at everything differently. Old episodes, old conversations, moments that didn't make sense at the time are now being re-examined. The tension, the side comments, the way certain topics were avoided or redirected, it's all starting to feel intentional. The emotional impact of all this is deeper than just reality TV drama, because at the center of it is a real relationship, a real family. And if any part of what Destiny is saying turns out to be true, the consequences won't just be public, they'll be personal. For LaTisha, this could be devastating. Standing by someone through years of rumors is one thing, but facing the possibility that those rumors might have truth behind them, that's a different kind of pain. It's not just about betrayal, it's about trust being shaken at its core. And for Marsau, the pressure is building, because maintaining a certain image becomes harder when the people around you start speaking out, when the narrative is no longer fully in your control. As for Destiny, this isn't a light decision. Speaking up like this comes with backlash, with criticism, with people questioning your motives. But sometimes staying silent feels heavier than telling the truth. And maybe that's where she is right now, at a point where silence just isn't an option anymore. Because what nobody expected is that this story might not be over yet. There could be more revelations, more details, more pieces of the puzzle that haven't been revealed yet. And if that happens, the fallout could be bigger than anyone imagined. So now the question is, do you believe Destiny? Or do you think there's another side to this story that we haven't heard yet? Because one thing is clear, this situation is far from over, and the truth, whatever it is, has a way of coming out, sooner or later.